Hi, my little ladybugs. So are you guys ready to do another fun ladybug experiment? Well, guess what? We are going to make some ooey gooey red ladybug slime. So I hope you're ready to get your hands dirty. I hope you're ready to feel something that's really slimy and squishy, and we are going to have so much fun making and playing with this slime. So for this activity, you are going to need a number of different materials. One, you're going to need a bowl to mix it in. You're going to need some sort of big spoon because you're going to be mixing up all the materials. You are going to need, since this is clear slime, we're going to need clear glue. You're going to need about a 5-ounce container. So if you have this, great. If you don't, I do have a couple extra bottles, so just let me know and I can make one available to you. You are going to need some red food coloring because, of course, ladybugs are red. You are going to need some contact solution. Again, let me know if you need some. I have plenty. You are going to need some water, about a half a cup. You are going to need some baking soda, and I have my big container. So again, if you need some, please reach out. As of course, every scientist's best friend is baking soda. And then you're going to need some measuring spoons, and also have a pair of gloves handy just in case with the red food coloring, because we're going to try and mix it with a spoon, but there's a chance you might have to get your hands in there. So we're ready to start. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to pour the entire 5-ounce container of glue into our bowl. So all you're going to do is open it up, and we're just going to use those fine motor muscles, and we are going to squeeze it all out. And it might take a little while. Just kind of keep making sure you're shaking it all down so it's coming out, because we want as much as possible to come out. I mean, you don't have to have every drop, but as much of the 5 ounces as possible. So I think we're about at the end. All right, that's good. Put the cap back on because we don't want a mess. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a half a cup of water. So we're just going to pour it in on top. Just like that, very good. Next thing, a half a teaspoon of baking soda. So let me open up my container, get my half teaspoon. And we're just going to get a nice scoop and put it on top. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to stir these 3 ingredients together. And just with your big spoon, nice and easy, we're just going to mix it up. So right now it's just the glue, the water, and the baking soda. And once you see everything is swirling together and it's got a nice mix to it, we can move on to the next step. All right, that's good. So I'm going to put my spoon in my measuring cup. All right, so next we're going to add in our red food coloring. Now you have 2 options here. I'm going to make my slime red. So I'll do that obviously by adding in the red food coloring. If you would rather, you can also add red glitter. Or you can actually add both, red food coloring and red glitter. It's really up to you. But I personally am not a huge fan of glitter because whenever I use glitter, it's kind of like when I use food dye. It gets everywhere and I find it for days. So whatever you would prefer to do, that's completely your choice. But like I said, I'm going to use red food coloring. So I'm just going to add in a good couple of drops. Make it really, really red. Close that up. All right, and now we are going to add in about 1 tablespoon of contact solution. Now I have half tablespoons, so I'm going to use 2 scoops, but you guys, hopefully you have just the 1 tablespoon and you can just do 1. So we're going to put that in. There's 1 and 2. And now this is going to be what's going to make your slime, this active ingredient. So now we're going to get our spoon back. And again, you're just going to mix. And just keep working it. You're going to feel that it's going to get a little stiffer as you're mixing it. And it's going to become more jello-like. And like I said, it's the contact solution that's giving it that gooey feeling. See that? Isn't that cool? Now, when you are done mixing this, the next step is just to play with it and have fun and explore it. Squish it. What does it feel like? Do you like it? Can you make anything out of it? I don't know. It's a little drippy. I don't think we'll be able to mold anything, but you can definitely add in different things to make it ladybug-like. If you do have black pom-poms, black sequins, black buttons, Even you can cut out little pieces of black paper and just add them in to kind of make them look like spots. And look at that. I have a nice bowl of slime. Now, be very careful with this because I feel like if you get this somewhere, it will make quite a mess. But let's see what it feels like. Ooh, I'm nervous. That's really cool. Ew. It's very slimy. It's very soft, like silky feeling. When you smush it together, it feels very soft. And it's very thin. It just kind of drips right out of your fingers. I like it. This is definitely not something I thought I would like, but I really do. I think it feels really cool. And of course, the more you mix it up, the thicker it will get. So, or if you feel like it needs a little more contact solution, you can also add a little bit more in there, and that will thicken it up as well. Ooh, it's really cool. Oh, look at that. That made it a lot better. So if you feel yours is too thin, just add a little bit more contact solution and it'll be good to go. And I hope you have a lot of fun playing with this. Like I said, remember, don't get it everywhere. Mommy or daddy will not be happy. Play with it at the table, or if you have some kind of tin, you can set it up in that or a really, really big bowl. And make sure you don't touch anything until your hands are washed. We are practicing our hand washing skills. Keep those germs away and have a great time. We will be back for one more activity, and then it'll be the end of our Ladybug unit. I hope you're all having a great week. I hope you're enjoying everything, and like I said, have fun with your slime. See you later.